Hello traders, Vladimir here from Home Trader Club. Welcome to our weekly Forex forecast. Before we begin, big thanks to EightCap broker for supporting our community and for all the special offers we have with EightCap broker, including the access to Home Trader Club, the indicators, the trading systems, the live trading rooms for day traders, for short-term traders, and private mentoring sessions. Please refer to the link below this video in the description. The first pair I would like to start this weekly video with would be the euro dollar. Last week on our weekly analysis, the plan we discussed was buy the dips. Okay, and as you can see right here, that's where our week started. Well, that's what we wanted to see, this retrace and then the euro dollar to push to upside. What we wanted, actually, one of the scenarios we discussed it, is for the euro dollar to go to retest this falling trend line, falling resistance line. And if we go to the 4-hour chart, by the way, this tool I'm working here with, that's my virtual trading pen. You can find all the information about this indicator and all the other indicators below this video in the description. So right now the euro dollar reached a key zone. First of all, the broken trend line, the resistance line, the following resistance line. Second, this massive supply area where sellers were already in control several times in the past. Very interesting scenario happens right now is that at the end of these three waves, the euro dollar develops a potential MACD divergence. I say potential because we need for divergence to have a second peak here, and we don't have it at the moment, right? So what is the plan from here? And last week's plan, buy the dips, delivers this move. The question is what's next? To answer that, let's quickly go to, well, that's a lot of lines. Let's quickly go here to the weekly chart. And I want quickly to remind you what we discussed on the last weekly forecast is that according to the analysis, we still have the scenario of expanded ABCD before the rally or any sort of a range, weekly range. And if we take a look on this range, that could be our next destination of this rally for the euro dollar. It's right here, right? And that's a very strong zone as it is the previous daily peaks area. As you can see, all these trio, 1, 2, 3 important peaks, including these peaks here, right? It's a massive area where I believe the euro dollar is going to have some hard time here. So on the short term, I believe from this very zone, this rally should encounter some retraces to the downside. For the longer term, if the euro managed to deliver the rally above this range, then very, very, very likely it will become to buy the dips for a longer run. But on a short run, as long as this weekly trend line is holding, and if I plot the Fibonacci here, Fibonacci extension, here is what you will see. We will have there the 261.8 level. Let me just show it to you. Together with, I'll just put the levels here for you. We are right now, as you can see, on 61 and 161.8 Fibonacci extension. This is a golden ratio. The next key zone is here, and that's right next to the weekly falling trend line. So either from this area, if the divergence completes, or slightly higher, closer to the trend line and the Fibonacci extension around the 261 and 161, that's basically closer to 110. Okay, also psychological number. And from there, if we got the next divergence created, from there we are very likely to start and see the reversal taking place. So on the short term, for me, the coming rallies that I expect to continue and to happen on the euro dollar should complete the peak that will build up short-term corrective movements to the downside. What do you think about the euro dollar? Are we going straight up from here, or will we see actually these pullbacks and retraces on this current price structure? Let me know in the comment section below this video. By the way, a very interesting thing I want to show you here is how the number starts to expand on the euro dollar. So for that, let's go to the market trend snapshot. We have one of our features in Home Trader Club. Here is the euro dollar, and take a look how the number starts to be in favor of the pair. So the monthly chart expands over 1.5% exactly as the same day. This is usually the numbers that show a bullish control yet. 24 hours go under 0.5% increase, which is likely showing that on a shorter term we are approaching to some shrinking rally, and from there, that's why I believe the short-term pullbacks are very, very possible. Okay, so these numbers actually line up perfectly with the technical analysis. The next one for today, pound dollar. But before that, I would like to ask your support and your help. If you find value in this video, you appreciate trading opportunities and the knowledge I try to share here with you, please hit the like button. And feel free to share this video with anyone who you believe can benefit watching that. Few words in the comment section would make a great help with all the way that the YouTube algorithm works. And of course, I want to invite you, if you are new to our channel, please consider to subscribe to us with the subscribe button below this video. Thank you for taking the time to support. And now let's continue. So the pound dollar is our next pair. Last week we were talking about the simple trading plan by the dips. And as you can see right now, a week after, here we are with buy the dips making a great rally. We also had a beautiful, let's go to the Home Trader Club members area, so you can see this running pound dollar for us. We also had a beautiful buy on the pound dollar where we entered this beautiful trigger zone, and the pair, this was our zone. Let me just draw it for you. This is where we were looking to get involved as soon as we entered in, and so far this is absolutely fantastic rally. So what is next with the pound dollar? Let's go back to the members area of the Home Trader Club and take a look on the numbers. Similar to the euro dollar, this one is in absolute bullish control. We are close to 2% control on the 1 month and over 2% in the last 7 days. This is phenomenal. These numbers show clear bullish control, and so far the only thing hints that on the short term we might run into some ceiling roof. This is the 24-hour chart that goes below 1% here. So show that the momentum starts to lose a little bit. So the numbers are lined up perfectly with the technical analysis. I want to remind you, for those of you who follow me in this channel for a while, you guys remember we were talking about this channel for a while. And the last week, finally, we got the break out of it. And finally, we got the close above it. This was the plan here. And as soon as we got that, we wanted to see the pullback and the further rallies in play. So this is what happens with the pound dollar. And the biggest question is up to where? So if we take it to the weekly chart, on the longer term, there is a very good probability the pound dollar is going to rally to the 61.8 Fibonacci extension of these waves. But this is for the long run. Okay, we also have huge supply zone at that area. Take a look on these peaks. Okay, we have the peaks here and here, of course, in the previous trends. This is massive zone. It's surrounding the 135 up to 138 ish, and this is where the next volume profile balance zone is. Okay, currently we are holding above this volume profile zone, which acts very likely as the supportive area. So I believe for the long run, the doors are open. On a short term though, pullbacks are very likely, and let's take a look why. So if we go to the daily chart, what you will see on the daily chart, that we are getting close to some overbought conditions. Besides that, we are running into strong supply area here and the resistance on the weekly chart here, close to 130, which is the round number up to 131. This is strong zone. If we run here the Bollinger Band application, we would see that we are there. This is my custom made Bollinger Band indicator, which I love to work with for dynamic support and resistances and over 20 candles right, as you can see here, which hints for great opportunities usually. And I love this zone as we are around the Bollinger Band. Okay, so we are close to overbought on a daily chart, daily supply, Bollinger Band condition, and on the 4-hour chart we are already in a place where we had 20 candles right, pull back to the opposite Bollinger Band zone, but nothing beyond that. And right now, as we can see, RSI is already flirting with the overbought conditions. I believe similar to the euro dollar, the pound dollar should slowly build up a peak here and provide from this very zone, right, some decent pullbacks. We could see the pound going back to this supportive area or even deeper than that to the previous supportive zones. We have the dynamic 200 moving average, which also could be used as a dynamic supportive zone. But as I said before, as I mentioned, I do not think the trend is over. I think any pullback here or corrective movements here would be opportunities to continue the rally with the expected ongoing trend. So for me, the pound dollar remains bullish. What do you think about this one? Let me know in the comments below this video. The next pair for today, pound yen, another rock star. We discussed the last week, and as you remember, on the last week our plan was to start and see false breakout, fake highs from around 208 to 11 zone, and from there, as soon as it happens, we expect to see a drop down. So here we are, exactly as expected. We got the fake highs, we got the false break above the line connecting the highs, and mainly we entered the zone that we wanted to see on the monthly chart right here, a major supply zone from the previous trends where sellers already took the control. Okay. Add to that the fact that the RSI is reaching the overbought condition. Add to that the fact that on the weekly chart, we have over 20 candles right on the Bollinger Band. Historically, such opportunities usually bring retraces to the opposite band at least, okay, as you can see on all these occasions, right? So I believe a peak is about to be formed here and a correction is due. The question is how long it will be and where it will start from. We also have a developing bearish divergence on the weekly chart. Daily chart happens to build some overbought conditions here. So daily chart does not have a clean moving average divergence here yet, but we do have overbought conditions, which in many cases could be enough. So at least I would expect some slowdown here as ABCD, maybe some range for some time. Very possibly that after that the pound yen will try to create another fake peak before a much bigger major turn around of the event. On the 4-hour chart, we did break the most recent trend line. Here we got the lower lows on the chart and lower lows on the indicator. We got a pullback, which is a great sign. I believe, as I explained before, that the pound yen is due to correction, and any rallies here from me, as long as this peak holds, should provide further move to the downside, at least on the short term. What do you think about this pair? Let me know in the comment section. Also remember the numbers I love to watch. So take a look on the pound yen. On the monthly chart, we are above the 2%, but daily is already next to the zero, while 24 hours is in a negative zone. This is a clean sign that the clean bullish control is losing, right? The buyers are losing their grip. Sellers are very likely to start and resist, reject, and provide the sell opportunities. Numbers here again line up with the technical. That's why I love it. I love these opportunities. The final one for today is the euro pound. Before we go to the charts, take a look on the numbers here. They are all in clear negative zone. Shrinking a little bit on the last 24 hours, but still in a negative zone. Now I want to show you one of the trades we are involved. Just find it. Pound, dollar, euro pound, sorry, here. We got into the sell here on a daily chart as soon as we got this range breakout. So our first target was around the 0.8450-ish zone, which was delivered pretty much instantly. But on the longer term, and as this very trade, our target is next to the weekly bottom of the range, which is basically here or up down to here. So here is what we have. Weekly chart is yet, like it or dislike it, in a channel. And as soon as the euro pound broke this rising trend line, retested it here, right? It maintains its bearish structure, making the lower highs, lower lows. At the moment, there are no completed signs against. This area here is a major demand area, and then we only have this low, the next low on the go. So I believe the euro pound is yet bearish until a low is actually formed. If we go to the daily chart, here is how it is very likely to be formed. We are now forming these waves. So I believe that this current last wave is yet to form itself until we will complete here some bullish divergence, and then from the zones we saw on the weekly chart, buys will take control. So on the lower time frame, here we are. So this was you saw the sell I showed you before, right? This was our sell call. The first target zone around this area was reached pretty much instantly, but then I don't think this is over. The euro pound completed two waves correction, broke below this channel range, you name it, right? Came to retest, holds below this massive volume profile balance zone, and so far it maintains the structure of lower highs, lower lows. There are no signs it's over. So from my point of view, the euro pound is yet bearish, and I do expect to see some pullbacks on a shorter term. But any pullbacks here, we will have here a broken resistance, supply, broken resistance, supply. All these are major zone, major levels, right? Any pullback to these levels, and I believe the euro pound has more to offer, especially as long as this peak holds itself. And I believe this should continue until the 4-hour chart will eventually, together with the daily chart, start to form some bullish divergence, bullish signs, and only then complete the weekly cycle and start a reversal to the upside. So for me, sell the rallies on the euro pound was the plan, remains the plan. Let me know how do you think about what do you think about this one? How do you see the euro pound in the comment section? That's it for this video. Thanks for watching. If you did enjoy that, don't forget the like button. And I once again want to invite you to join us. Please subscribe to our channel with the subscribe button. Feel free to share this video. And I want to invite you to our trading family, the Home Trader Club, where, as you saw, you will enjoy our real-time trading education, real-time trading opportunities, trading courses, so much more. Join our family with the link below this video in the description, or with the special offers we have with 8Cap Broker, which you can also find the link in the description. Thanks again. Best to you and yours. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you soon with more good trading. Bye for now.